here from Guns, Optics, and Reloading. Thanks for watching this channel. Today we're out here in one of my favorite places again, Core Shooting Solutions out in Baker, Florida. If you're in the south region of the United States, this is hands down the best range out there. So check it out if you get out here. We're going to be doing load development today. I'm going to be doing a new rifle. It's a 300 Blackout rifle. I'm going to do some load development specifically for hunting. And I got the idea from a really good blog I read. I believe the author was Paul Reed. I have a way of doing my load development, but I saw this, and so I read his article. It was really good, so we're going to give it a try today, and I'll walk you through the steps of what I'm doing, and we'll take it from there, and you're really going to like what you see. So first off, here we go. We're doing 300 Blackout. Now these are some rounds that I've loaded, and as you can see, I've taken the cases and I've loaded them, and I've marked them with what the load is. So this one's H110 powder, 20 grains. This is 110 grain Hornady AMAX, so this is a 19.8, 19.6, 19.4, 19.2. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to go through and do 3 rounds on a target, then do 3 different ones, 3 different ones, 3 different ones, and switch over to another target, do 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. Instead of doing 5, 10 rounds, we're going to try this out. That's what Paul did, and we're going to check it out, see how it works. And then later on, I've got some other ones here with some 125 grain SSTs, and basically the same thing, marked them. And what I'm doing is I'm starting with a max load from the manual, and I'm working it down by 2 or 0.2 grains per one. And I'm going to see which one gives me the best grouping, because pretty much that's what I want is a good group. And so I'm going to find out what charge gives me the best group, and pretty much that's what I'm going to stick to for this rifle with this round. So that's why I'm doing two different rounds is 2 different weights, so I can see what works best for this weight, what works best for this weight, and then basically that's the load I'm going to stick with. So here we are, coming out to 100 yards here, just so you can kind of see the load stuff. So see, we did 6 rounds there, 6 there, 6 there, 6 there, 6 there. That's a different load, those top 2, and then those 3 are all a different one. So you can see we're not necessarily looking for the perfect shot. We're looking more at groupings to see which powder charge gave us the best groups. Now, you can see some of these groups are really tight. Some of them are a little looser. That probably has to do a lot with me. Could have a lot to do with the fact it's really hot. It could have a lot to do with the fact that we're breaking in a brand new rifle today. So, but overall, I would definitely say some of these charges are, you know, I would say that group right there on the right, that's an acceptable group for hunting charge. Same with that. Same with that. So really it looks like we just need to, really all these powder charges are really good. So with the 110 grain, and these are the heavier ones, the 125s, and all those 3, you can see one little flyer right there, a couple flyers. So all those look like good loads to begin with for the 300 Blackout for hunting. Now that's not precision. Precision's going to be more, you know, like that or that, where they're all touching at 100 yards or less. But I think to start off with, you know, 3 shots, then 3 shots. And what I did is I did 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. I came back, did 3 over there, then let the barrel cool down, then did 3 on the right, 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 and the top one on this one. So that's how you do some load development. And each one of those charges is, well, as you can see, that's 20 of H110, 19.8, 19.6, 19.4, 19.2, and then over here, these are 125 grain SST rounds. I started with the max load of what the book said, which is 17.8 at the top, 17.6 in the middle, 17.4 at the bottom. So each one's 0.2 off, just to see what the spread is, and there you go. So there you have it. That's some basic load development. Like I said, this is a brand new rifle. This is a Ruger American 300 Blackout. with a 16.5-inch barrel on it, of course. Sergeant shooting bags. What can I say about Sergeant shooting bags? There's some great guys, great bags, really help. Check them out. I got some other videos with them. Control Solutions muzzle brake. This is their 3-gun competition model. Really good. Really helps this gun shoot well. So what you see in this load development is what I'm looking for is what is this gun like? So I started with a certain bullet, which was the Hornady 110 grain VMAX, to see how does this shoot with that bullet. So I started at the max load according to my reloading manual, and I went back 0.2 grains for 5 rounds. So I started at 20 grains and I was using H110. So I started at 20, then went to 19.8, 19.6, 19.4, 19.2. What I was looking for is, are my groups going to spread, open up, close down? What are they doing? Generally, I've noticed with precision stuff, when you're working your load up, they'll get tight. The groups will get tighter, then they'll start opening up, and then they'll tighten back up, and they kind of do this weird ladder effect depending on the charge. So what you're really looking for is, what does your gun like? And so for this particular rifle, between the 20 grains of powder to 19.2, I saw good groups all the way through that spread. Now that could be me as a shooter, could be the fact that this gun is very forgiving, which is what I'm going with. The gun's very forgiving. So I'm going to probably stick right around maybe in the middle. My 2 best groups, let's see. My 2 best groups were with full charge of 20, which they're saying is a max. Now I haven't gone through the cases either to look to see if I have any signs of pressure or anything like that. But as you can see, that's a 3-round group. That's a 3-round group at 19.8. That's a 3-round group at 19.6. 19.4 was out there a little bit, and same with 19.2. So I would probably stick anywhere in this group setting because these are all very acceptable groups, I would imagine, for hunting. Now, I'm not zeroing in. Once I say, okay, let's pretend I say I'm going to go with this load, 19.8. Once I make my load, I'll make a whole bunch of rounds of 19.8. Every single round will be the same length, the same charge, everything. Then I'll zero that rifle. I'll zero it to the target. Once I pick a round, it's always good to find what your rifle likes and stick with it. Find the round your rifle likes and just make that round if you're reloading, or if you buy and then find one that your rifle likes and buy it. There's no sense in you trying out all kinds of different stuff. That's me. I'm the guy who's tried a lot of stuff, and through all that I'm learning. Find out what it likes and stick with it. It'll save you money, it'll save you time, and your rifle's going to shoot better in the long run. So for that Hornady 110, that's what I'm going to do. And then for the Hornady 125, the SST, which might be a good hog hunting round, whatever. That's what I'm thinking. This is the max charge down to. Those are all acceptable groups at 100 yards, I would imagine, for hunting. I'm not a hunter. I hunt paper mostly. Hopefully this year I'll start hunting. If anybody wants to take me hunting, let me know. I want to go. So anyways, as you can see, for the 125, the max load for this is pretty good. That's me as a shooter at 100 yards. That's about 2 inches tops. So this is a stock standard rifle, nothing fancy on it. I do need to lighten the trigger a little bit because I'm going to lighten this one up as much as I can. But from the factory, this is factory right now. Brand new today. So a lot of that could be me breaking in the rifle as well. But anyway, so that's a little bit on load development. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them down there in the bottom. And again, this is Gun Optics Reloaded. My name is Brian. Thanks for watching my channel. And we're going to get to actually reloading the 300 Blackout here soon. And I'll show you what I do as far as the brass prep and all that stuff so that you can make your rounds as good as you can. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.